Let's get ready to
Ripper fight!
What the hell is even that?
That is one big pilot.
For a modern gaming audience.
Why are you running?
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
We're communists.
Woke.
Would you please get your politics out of my comic books? I'm like, what comic books are you reading?
I'm cured! Praise God!
Hiya, 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 na 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 na.
Ah, he vatored! He vatored!
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
I need the
For a modern gaming audience.
If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble.
Welcome to Nerd Wars. Sorry about that. Welcome to Nerd Wars.
Please clap.
Welcome. Absolute pleasure to have you all here today. Let's get things going. Tomak, how you doing, homie?
Been doing great. I totally haven't been playing Witchfire and Mammon King for the past 3 days.
I know, you son of a gun. I just managed to get caught up on solo leveling so I can be slightly productive occasionally, and then you go and give me Witchfire. More on that later. ABF, pleasure to have you here, putting on your first convention today. How you doing?
Convention? No, we're just gonna go to a bar, hang out, play video games, drink, and eat pizza, and drive go-karts.
So there are the go-karts. It is that place.
Yeah, it's like indoor outdoor, so they're like electric carts, and that sounds kind of gay, but electric carts are fast as hell.
I was gonna say, yeah. When it comes to go-karts, I'll allow it.
What are you gonna do on a closed course?
Yes. Well, yeah. The drift. Have you ever done drift go-karts? That's where it's at. They put like all the powder down.
I've watched it quite a bit though. It looks like a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yes. Hayden Wayne, I was warned beforehand you had a bit of an intro for us. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. Happy to be here in the flesh. Just to be clear, my arms do work perfectly fine whenever I'm in this form.
Live propaganda.
Where's Hayden at?
Okay.
What have you done with him?
So
Where's your
yesterday,
I had Hayden.
I had a completely nostalgic experience with MMOs. I picked up Ashes of Creation.
MMO queue.
Waited for 2 hours in the queue after I created my character.
Okay.
Finally got down to place 100 in the queue, and the devs took down the server to do maintenance, and the queue closed, and I lost my spot, and so I still haven't gotten to play the game.
Is that why it's currently at mixed?
Probably.
40.
It's also
So right after I bought it, their website was continuously crashing, so I couldn't link my Steam account and my Ashes of Creation account. So a day later, I was able to do that, get into the game, create my character, and then wait in queue for 2 hours before they took it down for server maintenance. But after I was upset and just looking for something to do, I picked up a game and I couldn't put it down. Ball Pit.
Oh, dude.
I
I
caved and I bought it. Oh my God. It's so much fun. It's so much fun that I'm actually currently charging my girlfriend's Switch 2 so that I can buy her Ball Pit. To maybe get her to stop playing her dumbass mobile games.
I beat it on the PC, so now I'm like, I haven't beat it on my Switch yet.
Yeah, I've gotten to the second level. I only have 2 characters unlocked right now. But man, that second level, that's a little bit rough.
Eventually, you unlock a character that plays the game for you, so you can literally just have it play the game like an idle game.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Like,
I used it to farm there at the end.
Dude, it's so fun. I didn't expect it to be this fun. You guys were like, oh, it's like Brick Breaker roguelike. I was like, okay, I mean, it sounds kind of cool. All right, whatever. And as soon as I started playing it, I was like, shit, I get it.
It made its way into my Vampire Survivors like video.
It's the
finale.
It's the only game I've played since I bought it.
Yeah, I know. And I managed to break that addiction. And then I managed to break my solo leveling addiction. And then Tomat goes and gives me Witchfire. And yeah, like as much as I want an MMO, I don't need addicted to an MMO. I need to be productive for now. And then once I do some productive things, then I can go back to being addicted to a video game. Speaking of being productive, today over on the Spike Bat channel, Battlefront 2 is dropping. This was actually a more fun thumbnail. There was a little bullet, like bloody hole here, and then the laser coming out that way. But the way YouTube AI has been going, let's make it a little bit more subtle.
Yeah, not a fan. YouTube AI is a little fucking crazy.
So wait, Brick Odyssey. That better be Brick Breaker, not what I'm thinking it is.
It's Arkanoid, essentially.
Okay. As long as you're not getting all bricked up. Okay. Now. Hey, ABF, you tried to get a couple things in. Was there anything you wanted to say before we moved on?
Ashes of Creation. I knew that game was going to be busted when it first was released because it's not being released. It's going into early access for the first time.
Right.
And a lot of people are speculating that the company was low on funds and that's why they decided to go into early access. And there's people that are overly optimistic about the game in like a good way though.
Yeah,
like they actually say that the game is going to be great, but it's not going to be great for another year or two. It needs to cook longer.
Right.
And the devs are actually cash grabbing right now. And they're trying to deliver because they are consistently coming out with stuff, but it's a long ways off.
Yeah, but they did do a if you had backed them privately, like on their own thing, you had access to the game previously whenever they would do testing runs, but now they're actually going to have it live and available to play in early access. So yeah, it does seem like it's a bit of a cash grab, but also just based on what I've seen from the game, it does look like it's got some serious potential. And as an old school MMO player, that's something that really excites me. So the fact that they're moving into early access, I decided to go ahead and grab into the game, and maybe I'll be able to play it today after waiting for another 2 to 3 hours. But
I was gonna wait for it to set a little bit and see if that mixed goes to like mostly positive, and then maybe pick it up myself because I do want to try to support it because MMOs are a tough one to crack. And even Grum said that if we were to make World of Warcraft in present day, it would cost over $1 billion. And he said that like 3 or 4 years ago. There's probably like more than that now. So
and the thing is, the MMO market, because of that like inflation and how much it costs, we have so little to play as far as MMOs go. But I saw some stuff from this one that looked really fun, and I was like, okay, this is the moment, this is the chance. And it's a difficult thing to do. That putting some of the mechanics and stuff in is way harder than you might think that it is, especially whenever you're dealing with hundreds of players potentially in one instance. But this is one that I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it out, and fingers crossed, maybe I'll be able to get into it today.
We have the right side of the screen, we have some early adopters, I believe is what the cool kids call them these days. Whereas ABF is if you pre-order, I'm disowning you kind of a guy. So like,
I've backed numerous games and I don't really care.
Yeah, pre-order and early access are a bit different. It's okay to back early access, in my opinion, because usually
it's an immediate product.
Yeah, there is something to play there, and you're also helping the developers, and it's usually not a AAA studio. But when AAA studios do early access, it's really cringe, in my opinion. But backing an early access game can be a lot of fun still, and you can get in on the ground floor and be part of the community to build it. So,
so
you say I was there.
Yeah,
like I played the Pragmata demo yesterday, and I almost wanted to buy it right then, but I was like, no, I'm not going to pre-order this game. I played the demo. I'm going to continue to play the demo because you can. So the first time you play it, it takes you about 20 minutes. And
was the girl annoying?
No, not at all.
Cool.
She's actually, it's adorable the way that the game starts, because like the menu is her like bent over, and you're looking from like her back side, right? And she's like on the ground, and as you hit start to play the game, lasers start firing. And your character, which is the engineer, is like, excuse me, Diana, are you gonna help? And in the background, you see him like fighting these robots, and she's still like bent over. And she goes, yeah, just a second, I'm working on something. And then you start playing and you realize how difficult the androids are to kill. And then she gets up and she goes, okay. And she looks at this piece of paper and like puts it in her pocket. And she goes, let me help. And she climbs up onto this like stand on your back. And that's when the mechanic comes in where you aim at an enemy using like left trigger, right? And then you use
ABF,
for my
away.
Xbox, the YB X and A controller, like the buttons, and you navigate on a little map thing to hack the enemies as her, and then immediately start shooting them once they're hacked and exposed and open. And it's a really cool mechanic. You pick up different buffs in the hacking that if you can make the cursor go through in the path to these things, it'll weaken the enemy more. And yeah, there's all of these different outfits and costumes and stuff. And,
so are you in third person the whole time?
yes, it's
okay.
It's
so
person.
then the outfits make sense. The you know, like skins and stuff you can unlock.
Yeah,
okay.
and so once you finish, just to minor spoil the demo, once you finish, she shows you what she was working on there at the beginning. And it's a drawing of you and her, like you as the engineer and her. And then it unlocks a costume called the Scribble costume. And it's got little drawings all over his costume. And they have these cute little interactions because she's an android, right? She hasn't really been around people. And now she's around this guy who came from Earth to work on
he's a guy?
Yeah.
So wait,
he's
the
like
one
a
that
father
came
figure.
from Earth. The one you think is a robot's human,
Yeah.
and the one you think is human's a robot.
Yeah. Exactly.
And
so
it sounds like the space sci-fi version, like narrative wise, of like The Last of Us.
Yeah, very similar.
And
because,
I think it's gonna be pretty cool.
At the end of the demo, they have a moment after you do the boss fight where he goes, yeah, and he sticks his hand up, and she just kind of looks at him, and he goes, this is how we say good job. And he reaches back and grabs her hand and gives her a high five. Cool. And she like looks at her hand for a moment, and then the demo ends, and you're like, oh, this is gonna build like a cool relationship between the two of them. And
so AI is gonna watch your gameplay and study on how to be a better AI.
No, how to like cats trick us into becoming our actual overlords without us realizing it.
Because she does just ride around on his back and open doors and hack things. So she's not really pulling her weight.
Yeah, I wasn't interested. I am now interested, but we got to keep moving. ABS gonna get out of here. If you guys didn't notice, we were going to be talking games first, anime at the end, so ABF can get out of here for his convention. Sorry, Breezy, for skipping over. Remember, for 20 months. Appreciate you. Tomok, I recently just watched Naruto and Shippuden all the way through. So good. Now I'm watching Boruto, and it's okay so far. Thoughts, Tomok?
I've only watched all of Naruto into the, 100 episodes of filler.
Breezy?
And then...
Fake fan.
And I've sporadically seen some of Shippuden, mainly because some other guys wanted to show it to me. I've mainly experienced Shippuden through the Ninja Storm games, which are abridged at the best.
Like me and Hayden with our One Piece Dynasty Warriors game. Hey, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, Breezy, be careful when you get online
and say
Boruto's anything good. Negative to say about Boruto, because the fans of Boruto are fucking crazy. They have doxed Chibi Reviews. They have literally gone and pissed on his brother's grave because he doesn't like Boruto.
A lot of people don't like Boruto.
That's the thing. A lot of people don't, but the fans of Boruto are fucking nuts. So be careful what you say about it.
Yeah. Anime people are weird. VTubers also pretty weird. It's like a furry situation. It's easy to make fun of them, but be careful. They have resources. Now
they're suspiciously wealthy.
So, speaking of, Tomok sent me Mammon King, and I'm like, what the fuck did Tomok just sent me? This is actually the segment. What the hell did Tomok just gift me? And Nagernal also has been praising this game, I then discover. And then Hayden is loving it.
Yes.
And then I realize what it actually is, and I go, this is what I've been asking for. This is what I want. Like, give me a Monster Rancher style game. Let me take some monsters and make them have sex and create a crazy hybrid version of that. I mean,
except there's no monster sex, just to be clear. But
how am I I'm supposed to mash the buttons so I do the sex better, so I can make better hybrids?
That's what I know. You want the God of War style mini game, but it's not actually in there. They go into cards, and you use those to evolve them.
All right, because I haven't done any of the fusion yet. In Mammon King.
Yeah, I haven't either, to be fair, but they do explain it very early on. They're like, put them in a card before they die, because they do have ages. You know, they can live for 200 weeks, 100 weeks.
Gaming with ABF, how do you know about Breeders of the Nephilim?
Because it's fucking hilarious. I wish I didn't know, to be honest.
This is the first I've heard. So Tomac obviously knows what it is, right?
Of course
I know what it is too, because ABF told me about it. I looked into it on stream once.
Look it up.
What the fuck is
Definitely do not show that on stream.
Not showing it on stream. Okay, thank you, Gaming with ABF. We will take that into consideration. So
it's free to play.
Yes.
Yes, but you still pay like the cost of your soul. Hayden Wayne picked up Mammon King this afternoon after checking out a video. Nagernal, it's popping off too. It's like 500 views, one of his most viewed videos. Let's go, Nagernal. Yeah. If you're a fan of the old school Monster Rancher games, training a monster, raising their stats, yes. Competing in tournaments, yes. Obviously, why am I going to raise their stats to not murder other kids' monsters? There's definitely some fun to be had here. I've been enjoying it, and right now it's only $8.50 on Steam. Here's a link to the video. Yeah, Nagernal. So what the hell? It's less than $10 currently on sale. Let's see. Was that very positive? Let's see. Only 390 reviews. It did just come out a few days ago, but at 91%, and the actual text, they're like card-based looking.
Yeah. It's a
card. You evolve your moves.
Yeah, you can evolve them as you level up, and you just pick a card, and you have an energy, and each card costs a certain amount of energy. It's very like Pokemon-esque. Like,
I can tell.
The UI looks really good.
It is. The UI is fucking great. It's very simple, very easy to understand. And like I said, if you're a Monster Rancher fan of you pick each week whether you're going to do a training, you're going to rest, you're going to work to make some extra money. You're going to do item battles where you go into a tournament, and if you win it, you get an item and gold.
Wait, you said a week. Is that like in-game or
no? Yeah, it's an in-game week. So
okay.
You pick one action, and it takes a week, and each one of your monsters only survives for their life expectancy is a certain amount of weeks. Now, what we're looking at here with this board game.
Yeah, what the hell?
So
this is an expedition.
Every couple of months they come up with you have a voyage option that you can take. And your voyage is based on, you can roll the dice based on how many times or what your level is for your special abilities.
Yeah, I think it's your stamina that determines your turns.
Yeah, it's that lower bar. Basically your AP. It's called SP in this game. But whatever rank it is, you can roll the dice a certain number of times, and each place on the board will either increase a stat, have a battle, have a good or bad event happen. And it's a quick takes you 10 minutes.
How's this less than $10 right now? That's crazy.
I don't know, dude. It's so good. It's so fun. And
Keep in mind the Monster Hunter collection on Steam is $30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is wild. I love how hey ABF, you should buy buy
let me write that down really quick.
I don't know.
That's my
Take a screenshot.
I don't know why it's not in English.
I'm on King.
Let's say, for those actually interested, that is how you actually spell it right there.
Yeah.
And the game is fully in English as far as all the text and everything. There's no translation issues.
Well,
really. Some of the cards.
Once you start it, it says Japanese characters or English, and then it changes to English.
Right.
Oh, thank God.
So Really fun game though.
I know. I need to let me at least finish writing and acting out the first part of my next video, and then I'm gonna develop a problem. Especially once I figure out how to start making the monsters have sex. So, one that I have been intrigued in for a while, it came out September 2024. It's sitting at a very positive, a 92%. Witchfire, first-person dark fantasy RPG shooter. It's got that BioShock sort of vibe to it, where you got like a gun in one hand and you're doing magic with the other hand. Except it's like magic and demons and stuff like that. So it's got that Doom vibe to it as well. Tomak, you been enjoying this?
Yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's very Doom with how just general gameplay works.
Okay.
Yeah. It has some Souls elements since you start out with a class and you raise specific stats for other resistances. When you use the gun enough, it gets an upgrade. Like that gun, after the first upgrade, you can generate a shield that blocks a shot.
So, like, I very clearly do not like stealth games because I like doing some just holding down the W key. Obviously, for me, it's E, the better key. And I just want to go in. I just want to start blasting, And this is that style of game for sure.
Yeah, you can start shooting around. You have a dash to start with. It's just not aerial. Is what I found so far. So you have to be on the ground.
Definitely got that
dodge
Dark
around.
Souls-y.
Yeah,
would you say it's got a bit of a Dark Souls aesthetic?
It has some Dark Souls elements. Like if you die, you can go back to your body and pick your stuff back up, and you raise specific stats with the money you get.
Yeah, this looks freaking awesome. I look forward to playing it once I'm been slightly productive for a span of time. ABF, did you have a thought on that?
No, it looks really cool. And that's just single player, right?
As far as I know, I think it just got an update like 2 days ago.
Oh, and you can play different characters.
Class based?
Yeah, these are your starting classes.
Oh,
they have different weapon loadouts to start with, and I don't think I've found any of the other weapons the other classes start with yet.
Yeah, that looks like a lot of fun. I might have to pick it up.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
I think you already had it.
Maybe I do. Maybe I
do. Shout out to Isaac. We got a tab from him. The year's 2013. I'm a teenager on Xbox Live. Literal war crimes were verbally committed. How far online gaming lobbies have fallen. Why? Because Battlefield 6, someone claims to this has happened. I don't know how real it is.
It seems to be, based on what I looked into, this is a real thing.
I may have sent this to Isaac.
Oh, did you? Okay.
This seems to be the cost of having a all chat in the game. Like there's text that scrolls up and down on the side of the screen, and one team can talk shit to the other team, and everybody sees it.
Also, they've said they record everyone's voice chats, so that's why people are muted now.
Don't like that.
Nope.
Oh yeah, and then they use AI to come after you and label you a known racist. Which honestly, you know how they have like titles and like MMOs where you have like your name above your head and then you got your title. I want known racist as a title.
Oh, is that a Steam achievement?
Yes.
I don't know. I'd like to have the title of cute and funny. Only Hayden gets that joke.
Only I get that joke.
Okay.
Inappropriate joke.
Yeah, how dare you, Tomak? I can't believe you. Now, moving on. Expedition 33. We were hyped. It won all the awards, and I really loved like all their speeches and stuff they gave. Did you guys? I don't think any of us realized at the time that at some point he said, "Oh, well, we got a new expansion out. You can play it right now."
I think
None of us fucking noticed.
I think I was the first one to notice, and it was about 8 seconds after he said it, and I was like,
I noticed.
Oh, it's like now.
The update came out 2 hours later, anyways.
Yeah,
I think we were talking over it and we didn't realize, and I didn't know until I saw it on my Twitter feed.
Yes, it took me till the next day.
I have the feeling that they had this ready as a thank you for the nominations for the Game Awards.
Well, that's what they're calling it, a thank you DLC.
Right. But then it became a thank you, and because we won, it's going to be out.
They also announced it like 4 months ago.
Well, yeah,
but
we knew they were coming up with new content.
Yeah, but we didn't know they were just gonna stealth drop it while sweeping the awards. So that's awesome, and I didn't even realize it.
It's brilliant.
So also beautiful marketing, and then also they have it on currently, I believe, on sale for only $40 right now, which is the amount of value. $40 for that game, God bless it.
Crazy.
Back to its pre-release sale.
So for those who might want to get back into it, it is in-game, which means you have to be at Act 3 and not only be able to fly, you also need to be able to dive with SKA, which is mean you have to get to relationship level 6, which I think is maxed out or almost maxed out. So do keep in mind, if you're like me and you started a New Game Plus, you got a bit of grinding to do first.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but still, it looks great, and it's Verso's Workshop, so it's very like child making stuff, like it's candy, like dreamland, basically. And you got like 13 new weapons, bunch of new costumes, new enemies, and then what I desperately wish I would have had when I made my Expedition 33 video, a photo mode.
Oh, yes.
You can literally
photo
just
mode
go.
in the game.
Yeah, you can go like wherever in the environment too to get like the perfect angle, and there's even a button for the slow, so you can do the slow pans instead of
That's
me
so cool.
having to like delicately, barely move the stick so I could get the pan shots. And oh, that was so annoying.
Have you guys noticed how many people are angry that Expedition 33 won Best Art Direction?
Oh yeah, I didn't win the audio either.
Not really.
That I didn't get.
No. It won Best Art Direction, and people are so angry. And the only argument I see is Unreal 5 slop. And it's like, did you look at the game? Did you see how beautiful this game is? And I've even seen people say, oh, but the art direction that they could have gone with the original drafts for the characters with the more cartoony style could have been better for the emotional display that these characters needed to make. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Hayden, it has new music too.
Oh my god.
We're getting new music for it also.
Oh, yes. I
don't know if you guys noticed in the chat.
And loadouts.
I don't know if you guys noticed in the chat on the stream when we were doing it, but there was someone that kept saying that Expedition 33 shouldn't win, and then later outed themselves of how they'll never play the game.
Yeah, I've seen lots of that on Twitter too.
Many of these people that are talking shit about Expedition 33, including Shroud, by the way. He hasn't played the game, told everybody to vote for Arc Raiders, hasn't even picked it up and checked it out.
And most of them have explicitly said they are not ever going to play it.
One of those guys, I think it might have been Shroud, was going to play it since they won.
Yes, because they won 9 awards. He's like, all right, I'll check it out.
Now he's been sufficiently shamed.
I saw a post from some random furry. It just popped up in my timeline because somebody had replied to it, and they were like, okay, fine, I'll play Expedition 33. And then they retweeted or quote tweeted their own post of fine, I'll play it, and said refunded after 17 minutes. And it's like, you didn't even get to anything in the fucking game. What did you
never get to the beach?
Yeah, and just to be
I
clear,
like Unreal Engine slop.
It's okay not to, like, that's not your genre, it's not your kind of game, but like to actively talk shit, it doesn't make sense.
After you've had one battle, you're 17 minutes in, the only battle you've had is the tutorial battle fighting Mael.
Yep.
You haven't even seen the Gamage, yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it, the best thing that Expedition 33 could do is to have like a mini demo. They should do that.
Yeah, like a demo of like maybe some mid game. Well, I mean, they would have to be.
It doesn't hit the same way if you don't.
Things.
Yeah, it doesn't hit the same way if you don't go through that whole walkthrough at the beginning of like the prologue. Maybe
that's
I don't know.
so important.
Yeah.
Like,
where would you guys place the demo? Like the old Battlefield after
No.
No.
You would have to do the demo in the floating coral.
That or the Gestural Village, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Floating Coral, though, would be good. Visuals. The Gestural is good because it's fun. You got that, that great music. You have a good boss fight. But yeah, no, I would say, the little floaty stuff. Because that was like, when you first walk in there, you go, and then you look up and you're like, oh!
Yeah, you see the like big whales and shit swimming in the sky.
You get a couple a couple of puzzles. There's a big boss fight with the dudes that like eat you. Yeah, that would probably be what I would go with. Because I would say, because one option is like let it play the prologue for free or something, but no.
That's gonna be all the story content, not gameplay. Is the problem.
I feel like enough people wouldn't pick up the game afterwards because they thought they experienced the entire story enough. You know what I mean?
Right. But that stuff has to be, and that's one of the issues with them making a demo too, is you really have to, this is one of those things where you have to start at the beginning of the story. Otherwise you don't understand what's happening. And it has that much more impact on you whenever, you see some of these things. Yeah.
More on that later though. Yeah. More on that later.
Well, that picture could also relate to Death Stranding.
Yes. All right. So, chat, appreciate you so much. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. We also have some lovely super chat goals today. Obviously, the queen is permanently there. This one I saw for all of you olds out there. We have some 80s babes. Just throwing it out there. Just saying a little Kathy Ireland see-through. And then Tomahawk sent me this, an eagle doing the Lord's work. We do have some super chat goals today.
Freedom! Set those things free!
I just don't know why it sent it to you 6 times.
Oh, that's what I literally had to. I finally, because God, that stupid encryption thing. None of my notification stuff works. I just had to finally mute.
I hate it so much.
It unmuted me.
Yeah, mute you. So that's what I woke up today, was you sending that to me 6 times. I guess what it must have been. But also, yes, Sandcraft. Their goal is for a reason. Okay, now the statue. It ended up being pretty great. I was happy with the reveal. That it was demonic as fuck. And holy, Smash AT had to have been covering his son's eyes, because that was some.
It was
watch
brutal.
The torture, like holy shit! My God, yeah, I love this Capcom. It's our statue, and we're sticking with that story.
I think that's funny.
So
stealing other people's marketing, I love it.
People were very I saw several posts on Twitter X where people were like, I can't wait to see what the right wingers think of this trailer. And I saw a bunch of responses, and one of them that I remember was a guy that he was like, hey, I'm right winger, pronounced normal person here. And what it looks like is that these people were living a debaucherous lifestyle, and they were worshiping some type of evil, and that evil decided to come back and push back against them, and they are suffering the consequences of their own actions. So yeah, I think it's pretty based and awesome.
That's exactly what I was thinking as I was watching it. To be
honest, his eyes. That was the problem.
Burn the heathen. Speaking of, Graph Web for 2. For fuck's sake, hashtag cancel Disney Plus. Oh, nailed it. God, I hate singing with a delay. It hurts me so much on the inside. Yeah, speaking of evil, appreciate your Graph. And okay, fine, Graph.
Are there any people speaking out against the new Larian Studios game? Because
I finally had to unfollow Jack Posobiec, but I assume he is not happy with it.
Yeah,
hilarious.
Is John De La Rose saying stuff? Because you know, you don't have to screw the bear in Baldur's Gate 3 if you don't choose it. So
I haven't seen anybody, but again, I saw leftists being like, can't wait until the right wing. And the only right wing responses I've seen are, well, the demonic thing they were worshiping decided to finally use its demonic power and start killing people. So yeah, that
once you get to that cutscene in the game, it can be awesome.
Tony, Diablo also had a super satanic thing as well. But no, this is people coming through the crowd and then getting like raptured up and then like having like exorcism, like possessed while floating in the air. And
having live people do it.
Dudes burning and getting ripped apart and all that. And then the music and the lighting going crazy. It was just satanic ritual.
It was funny too, because Norman was saying, he's like, man, that Diablo thing looked pretty cool. I was like, those are the cutscenes that are in Diablo 4. Like, yes, it's very good. The gameplay is not for everybody. If you want to see more of that, just look up like a supercut of all those put together on YouTube or something, because
those would make an awesome fucking movie.
Yeah.
Like that would make an awesome CG
It would.
movie. All those the cutscenes that they do in like Diablo or the Larian games.
Overwatch, it's all of them. They just need to do their own secret level and put out like an episode of each one of their games like that.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it would work. Now, it doesn't work. Congratulations to Ghost of Yote goes 0 for 7 at the Game Awards, shut out completely.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, we all knew, we've seen it, we've laughed, but I saw it, I'm like, why not laugh again? So, shout out to Ghost of Yote getting the recognition it deserves.
Yep.
You tried.
Now, Hayden was rooting for some Kingdom Come Deliverance too.
A little bit, yeah.
Some other studios haven't taken it, or at least the social media people haven't taken it quite as well. And this is fine. This leads into the we should spread out the awards. Like they shouldn't win all of them. It kind of went along with that vibe. And this is unprofessional, immature, and incredibly disrespectful to your peers in the gaming industry who rightfully worked hard for their awards and success. Maybe if you even remotely tried being a team player in the industry, the team would recognize you more often. So
I have to agree with that.
Yeah. Panders to the anti-woke crowd with historical inaccuracies, shits on YouTubers and X accounts trying to defend them, fails to achieve any awards, and gets all bitter. Gamergate was behind them, and they said, screw you, we don't want you. Hayden?
Well, that was the thing. They put some woke nonsense into the game. And me personally, whenever I played the game, I was able to look past that because I am an RPG gamer. I love having the interactivity between NPCs and the decisions you make and stuff like that. And I actually had a great time with the game. I plan on revisiting it because I haven't since they've released any of the DLC that they have come out with. When I bought it with the season pass. Love the game. The devs, though, need to understand that whenever you kowtow to the woke mob, people are going to look down on you for doing that. And that's one of the reasons I don't defend them as developers. I will defend the game because I think that the game is actually good. Looking at it and saying this is stupid woke shit is fine. And if it's to a level that you can look past it and still enjoy the game, like I had absolutely zero gay interactions. Right, because I didn't choose any of them.
Allegedly.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say that's why you always have to hide what you're playing on Steam. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have to hide it because then I can tell you guys. Okay, I played Ball Pit.
I played Ball Pit for 14 hours.
Ball X Pit, or did you get a different Ball Pit?
Oh,
there's balls all over the place.
Oh boy,
they're bouncing and.
Oh
I don't know. Are they the same game or?
Save me, Kathy Ireland. Save me.
Just to go back that.
Okay. Yes.
No, the Expedition 33 was getting award. They were. You shouldn't have been in the same room as Expedition 33. I'm sorry.
None of the games that were nominated should have.
They made a really good game, but one was better.
Yes.
Sorry.
It's a game of a generation. This is like whenever they made Sonic for the first time, or whenever the first Mario game came out. That's the level that Expedition 33 hit, and they are way up there. Yo, what up, Boom Man?
The only one I would argue is Silk Song, since that game crashed 3 stores on launch.
Oh yeah. Which did they pick up anything? I don't think they got anything.
No, they got one thing, didn't they?
Everything, but I don't think they won.
Didn't they get one thing?
I just love that.
Maybe soundtrack, but I think that was still Expedition.
I just love that Sandfall literally showed up in gang colors, basically, and like marked their territory. Like they had it so in the bag. You love to see it. Now, Tomok, because I don't think there was a lot of excitement on our side for this. Neo 3. Did this?
Yeah. I love Neo.
Okay, so yes, this got you hyped then.
Yeah.
Any more thoughts other than yes?
Well, the only thing there is a demo for Neo 3 that you can just check out, but I haven't done that yet. But if you guys want to, there is Iron Pineapple has covered it a couple of months back.
Okay,
beautiful.
Yeah,
he covers them all.
Tony is
he covers
correct.
like all the Souls likes.
Sorry,
Tony is correct. Silk Song won Best Action Adventure Game.
All right.
There we go.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Perfect.
right.
Perfect.
So,
Good.
Yeah,
You
they
guys
got
want
Action
something?
Adventure, and then Bonanza, Donkey Kong Bonanza got Best Family Game. And I think that game's shit, and I've got it sitting right over there. I played it once.
All right.
I don't like it.
All right, now something I think you would like. As our expert on Goth GFs, I would like your thoughts on GameStop stealing Best Buy's girl and
Excellent
Gothin' her up.
So,
okay,
I watched
Are we back?
the GameStop Awards, and
they look good.
dude,
There's
I,
actually people I like.
I watched it yesterday morning, right? And most of the time, whenever I'm watching something, my girlfriend does not give a shit. No, we'll get to that in a second. But like, my girlfriend doesn't pay attention to what I'm watching or anything. I had the GameStop Awards on, and suddenly I realized she's like over my shoulder watching, and we enjoyed it because they were campy, they were fun. In case you guys don't know, the game of the year for GameStop's Game Awards was Halo 3. And earlier on this year, somebody had noticed that there was a GameStop somewhere in,
was it in Arizona, I think.
I thought it was Colorado, but they still have the Halo 3 wrapping on the windows. And somebody pointed out on Twitter and was like, why is this still up? Come on, change it. And GameStop just replied with, make a better game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this
And
year,
they gave a game of the year. Yeah.
for quote unquote, the 18th year in a row, Halo 3 wins Game of the Year.
Beautiful.
But yeah, doing the goth girl thing. She even has like the septum piercing, and with goth girls, it just works. Like,
yeah, that's the argument I would make. ABF, actually, I'm throwing something in private chat if you don't mind getting it pulled up for me.
Sure
She actually has a YouTube channel, and I watched this, and she's pretty likable.
So right before we came on, 45 minutes before, it popped up in my Twitter feed. She said, "I've got a secret for you guys. GameStop and I are cooking." It's like, okay, so we're gonna see more from her and GameStop in the future.
Her cowring though has spikes on it. It's
Yes.
stay away. That's why the
Well,
goth
it works
septum
with the
piercing works.
aesthetic, though,
Yeah.
right? Like the whole look and like the black dyed hair, the heavy makeup, like.
Speaking of, this is her on her YouTube channel. She's one of us, guys. All right, let's see this, ABF.
Did you ever get in trouble for filming the Best Buy videos by corporate? Actually, yeah. I don't know if you guys noticed. I had to take down a few of them, but after I quit, I re-uploaded them because what are they gonna do? Fire me? I don't work there. Favorite hedge fund strategy?
Huh?
I don't know. Investment. Did you ever get in trouble for filming the Best?
I'm surprised you didn't chill for turnaround.
I don't. Tomahawk, we can't translate everything you say. Give us 50% where we understand what you're saying. ABF, what were you saying?
GameStop is desperately trying to find their identity, and their stores, I don't think, are really turning a profit, but they made so much money off of being memed on the stock market that they are just cash positive like crazy. What they should do is lean into these game awards and do it every year.
Yeah, I think they're going to, because the game
All they have is
awards
they're a social
ended.
media company at this point.
The way it ended was it was like, and here's a special message from the GameStop CEO. And it was that filter that like squishes your face into a tiny little like circle in the middle. And he just goes, love you guys. And that was it. It was like, oh, so the CEO is just memeing. He's just having a good time. All right, keep doing that. Keep doing that. And I will occasionally go into GameStop to buy a game.
I buy toys from GameStop. So I go for anime figures.
Even their presenters the entire time were like, I've been into GameStop one time in the past 3 years. Like they just memed on it the entire time. It was so good.
I've said it before. The person who runs their social media account is the most important person in that company.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's all they have. But
It
that
might be
and
the
tons
person
of
who
money.
ran Wendy's.
Yeah.
Dude, during the
Zoomers,
GameStop
probably.
Awards, they would make fun of, like, they had a guy in the background and he's like stacking up games at the register, and they're talking and everything's good, and then he stops for a second and the guy that's at the register just screams. He's like, what the fuck do you mean $6 for this trade-in? and then they did a trade in your games at GameStop ad.
Oh, nice. And they did the trade anything recently, and it worked. They got social media buzz from it.
They had the kid that makes YouTube videos where he goes in and just tries to trade random shit at GameStop. They had him present the best trade of the year award. And it was a taxidermy bobcat.
Okay, I was wondering why we had the bobcat.
I'll give it $12 for it.
But that's good though. I heard about it. I knew about it, and hey, they're doing a good job despite their stores not doing a good job. The last couple times I bought something, they asked me for my phone number, and I say, "No, I'm good." And there was zero harassing me. That's what I hate the most. Let me buy something without forcing me to sign up for your crap I don't want.
As a former GameStop manager, I hated doing that. And
because you got yelled at if you didn't get enough signups.
Exactly. And people got fired over not getting enough because you had a minimum amount that you had to get or you lose your job.
I stopped going to my GameStop specifically because of that. And I had to watch him pressure, like when you stand in line, you have to watch them pressure him every time and whatnot too. Like going,
and then by the time you get there, you're like,
I'm like, nah. And I literally like left flipping him the double birds like our emo girl. And then I didn't go back for a couple more years because it's GameStop. So, like the rollover is crazy. So, or turnover rather. So I'm like, I'll just wait like a year or two and I'll just go back. And there's no way he works there still. Yeah, I haven't seen him since. So I can finally shop for my anime figures in peace. All right. Back to the tabs. Oh, well, just friendly reminder, there's more where that came from. Now, Smash JT somehow got an invite to the Game Awards.
He explained this yesterday on Side Scrollers, and what it was that he had a friend who had tickets and said, "Hey, do you want to go?" And he was like, yeah, I guess. And then it just turned into, he was like, okay, I'm going to troll everybody. And he put, thanks for the invite. Thanks, Jeff Keighley. Like, he did all the thing. He leaned into it and people got very mad. But no, he actually didn't buy the tickets himself. His friend had the tickets and gave them to him and his son to go. So he just trolled everybody with I got invited, because he did get invited. His friend invited him to go.
And a lot of people were just quotes pretty like crazy saying, "Oh, he didn't get invited, no."
It's so funny.
How the hell would he sneak in? I mean, the Bill Clinton kid was still there.
No. The tickets were on sale for like $300 a person. So they're saying he bought the tickets and went, but he was invited to go. He didn't pay anything.
Did you just ventriloquism 10 gifties? How the fuck did you just do that?
Wow. I think my account's set to auto gift maybe or something like that. That's wild. It's crazy.
How did you because ABF's pretty good at it. Like he's pretty but usually he has a couple tells. You fucking straight up ventriloquism that.
He thinks I have tells.
What the fuck? Well, your tell is you look at one of your other monitors and stop talking for a second.
I'm always looking at the other monitors. What are you talking about?
Let's see.
Well, most of them we can't see hand moves.
Sean, J. Rex, Philip Morgan, Eddie Ramirez. God, I hate the ads so much. Oh, wait.
No, they're awful.
Yeah.
At 69 ABF 199.
That's one of my other alt accounts.
Yeah, I did not realize the at was at 69 ABF 199. I love it. And then here, let's see, Cornbow giving that thumbs up while I hunt down some clips. Appreciate you guys so much, you absolute mad lads.
I'm hungry.
I'm still smiling about the 69. Men are simple creatures. We don't ask for much. Yeah. The occasional boob, the occasional fart joke. God.
Speaking of her, the new Yakuza game looks dope.
Let's see. I think we have officially unlocked. Tomac, I can show the eagle clip, right?
Yeah, because it's a GIF. It's a GIF.
Well, like, I mean, the AI moderators aren't going to be unhappy with where this goes, right? Yes, doing the Lord's work.
Don't fight freedom.
Yes. Well, you know, certain animals you're supposed to get big, certain animals you're supposed to get loud. In this situation, just let it happen. Jeez.
I love it.
Man, you don't think like little flying things like that could be so strong, but yeah, Jesus. And then, of course,
Steal your dog.
Yeah. What kind of eagle is this? Gunho already pointed out.
And Gronk did not answer.
It's a boob eagle, a based eagle, cultured, based. America, fuck yes. Yeah, please save us. Yeah, it's beautiful. Thank you, Hayden, for unlocking Boob Eagle. Now, so the predictable outcry on Blue Sky, they're not handling it very well. And of course, they're worried about everyone's safety there. So they're so worried they're threatening to do physical
Smash
violence
JT is
against
known
JT.
to walk into buildings with a Tommy gun and just open fire. Okay, it's what he's known for.
Their whole they basically are concerned trolling to the point where they're essentially saying, let's see. Oh, God dang it! I thought I had it around here somewhere, but yes. Oh wait, okay, back to Alyssa. So essentially, they're like playing. Everyone in there was unsafe because he was in there. I hope everyone is safe, as if he like was going up behind people, like sucker punching them, and like and then.
Alyssa herself
What?
said that she was at a watch party for the Game Awards, like a quote unquote normal person, but she felt extremely uncomfortable knowing Smash JT was there. It's like, bitch, you're at a watch party. What do you mean you're uncomfortable knowing that he's not in the same room as you?
So
what are you talking about?
I was uncomfortable seeing Zoe Quinn there.
Yeah, but he's gonna put his son up to some hijinks. He's gonna be like the little like monkey with the hat. He's gonna go like pickpocket everybody, or Jesus Christ. Yeah, they've absolutely lost their minds over there. And then, of course, what's really been making them mad is he keeps doing this because he had the one go viral. I asked ChatGPT to make her beautiful. I'm sorry, ABF, but he is trying to fix your Dustborn. What do you think?
What?
I know. I thought it was already perfect. I don't know about
that
you.
comes
It's
in
been burned onto that PS5 disc, okay?
Mine's not. I bought it digitally and I've never played it. I just wanted to have it for archival purposes. If they do update it to that, I might actually play it.
Also, they removed her skin condition on the fix.
Did they?
Wait, did they actually?
Yeah. Yeah,
that's the one with Lego, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They got rid of it?
Yeah.
Actually? Okay, that's how did we not hear about this? ABF, did you know that?
Wait, I wasn't paying
No,
attention.
because in
Got rid
the
of what now?
CP picture, in his picture, they fixed their skin condition.
Yeah, the
Okay,
AI.
Jesus,
Oh,
Tomac,
yeah,
he
yeah,
did it again. Okay, yes, he devitiligoed her. Okay, I was gonna say I would have heard of that. We would have already laughed about that so much. Okay,
I actually
yeah.
am gonna go find his tweet
Jesus.
and point that out right now.
All right, now someone else found one of his tweets. The crazies on the left, so of course they get rid of his name. Sexualizing a female character in a video game does not make her beautiful. We don't have to sexualize everything for it to be successful. Notch. Yes,
No,
it
but it
does.
helps.
It does. Yeah, it does make her beautiful.
That's like what beauty
correct.
is.
Yes. So Notch, take a moment to step in and be based on this. And let's see, I think and then Bugle Daily's been doing them too. Make female characters female again. Thoughts?
Ooh.
Yeah. I'd let this Abby smash me. So yeah, this is why they really, really don't like him these days, because for some reason he likes attractive women. Sorry, actually, let me get that a little bit bigger for science purposes. One moment, please.
Gates Lost Planet.
Enhance?
Remember Booth Babes? Weren't those a good idea?
Yes.
They really were.
Yeah.
What happened to those? That's actually literally what happened to Game Convention Booth Babes? They were really popular 15 years ago, but suddenly disappeared. And
No, so even in
women in gaming.
2018 and 2019, I went to a couple of conventions and there were Booth Babes. But it was around 2020 when the Biden administration came in and everything went full blown. We're going to be woke assholes. Those people took over a lot of conventions and stuff and said, we don't want booth babes because you're objectifying women. And these companies went, oh, you're right. We're objectifying women. We should stop doing that. And that's why it disappeared. It was because those are the people who run conventions. Those are the people who actually like build those organizations and get all of that stuff going. They don't like it.
They went after the F1 Trek girls as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. So I used to go to SEMA every single year, and you go there and you get overloaded with cars, and you also get overloaded with Las Vegas showgirl quality booth babes there. Yep. And oh my God. Yeah,
I'll tell you, it's as recent
Sex sells,
as
turns out.
It does.
I went to TwitchCon in 2019. There were booth babes everywhere. In 2019 at TwitchCon. And I'm not talking like there were girls standing there. I'm talking they were there in like booty shorts and like little vests and stuff. Gamersup specifically had them all over the place, handing out samples of Gamersup strips.
Hayden, they were representing the hot tub category.
Likely.
Yeah, it must have been. But from what I've heard, they don't have booth babes at TwitchCon anymore, not since 2020.
Wow.
You got to get it from the cosplayer. Not safe for work cosplayers now.
Yep.
Save us, Jessica Nigri. Now, okay, so we're adding sexiness back to gaming, guys, with Kim Kardashian and Fortnite for some reason. This seems like I had a nightmare, and I woke up and I was like, wait, did I just dream it, or is Kim Kardashian in Fortnite? She's in Fortnite.
Yeah, she is.
All right.
And I think Hayden said it or someone else said it. They're like, why does she look better in Fortnite than in real life?
Yeah, that wasn't me, but accurate.
It's her old reference photos.
Her fakeness looks cartoony in real life. So you get that uncanny valley, whereas the cartoonishness looks better in a cartoon. And let's see, was there another bit? Oh yeah, yay! God.
All of her clones.
The fucking ring light in the phone. This bitch has never used a ring light in the phone to make anything. Like, no. It's absurd. She's not an influencer. She's a celebrity. They're trying to blend the two together. That's so dumb.
So the kids prefer to use the female skins because they have the smaller hitboxes. So it's like, that's good. But then when you got a booty like that, instead of going for headshots, you're just going to shoot her in the ass. So
you just go for the BBL ass hitbox because it's like that.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. You know how in Call of Duty it always shows like the last kill, and for some reason the last kill is always someone getting shot in the dick.
Yes,
it's going to be like that, but in Kim Kardashian's booty.
It's relatively center mass.
Yeah, it's a little light. All right, now friendly reminder. Let's see here in an hour we will be rating this stream into my new video coming out over on Spikebat Battlefront 2. Turns out you play as the Empire and you shoot a bunch of white women in the rebellion. Good. I kind of loved it, and the Empire hashtag did nothing wrong. ABF, what you got going on this week before you get out of here?
Well, in about 5 to 6 hours, I'm going to be at our first meetup out here in Scottsdale, Arizona. And then after that, I think we're doing Gooch's stream on Sunday, and I got my show on Monday for Off the Hip, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Let's go. Still going to be able to sneak in tomorrow, you think?
I think so, yeah.
Beautiful. And we'll be doing some Baking Bad as well. She's making Buckeyes, which is a Midwestern favorite of mine. It's basically just like inverted Reese's, more peanut butter than chocolate. Beautiful.
It sounds like something I'd love, to be honest.
Oh, I had you in mind. Yes.
This time to have a live studio audience.
All right, ABF, we are switching over to the animes if you would like to get out of here.
All right. Yeah, Gooch should be over any minute, so
all the pictures and videos, please.
Will do. Yeah. Magda is in charge of taking pictures because I'm terrible at it.
Yeah, you put the woman in charge, please.
She is really good at taking pictures.
She is.
Good. I want to see him. All right, have fun. I'm so jealous.
Later, brother.
Later.
See you, dude. All right, now for some anime, and we can get chat all up in here. Appreciate you all. Make sure you hit that like button, and we're gonna get a little anime, and then we are gonna get up out of here. All right, now. Jujutsu Kaisen Execution. I went ahead and saw it in the theaters. The animation is incredibly good. I was so happy to watch it on the big screen, and I had side monitor it, and I felt ashamed for side monitoring it because the animation quality is just so freaking good. I also didn't pay as much attention to it as I should have. So this was like a huge recap with like, I think maybe the first 2 episodes of the next season stuck at the end.
Okay.
So a lot of people, for whatever reason, did zero research into what this was. So a lot of them got burnt. So the audience rating is a bit lower than expected. And of course, when I went and clicked on it, it's just everyone like, oh, it's just the 2nd season, but like clips and yeah, I know. I knew that. How did you not? Do you not look at the thing you pay for and like go see?
A lot of these fans, what they'll do is they'll be like, "Oh, I love Jujutsu Kaisen. I've seen every episode. Now a movie's coming out. I'm gonna go watch the movie," and they won't bother doing any research to find out what it is. And
yeah, I saw Dan to Dan, and that's how it was. Where
I was going to bring that up.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed it. I knew what I was getting into. So yeah, a lot of people aren't liking it for that, and then obviously the critics don't quite get it because
they don't watch anime.
Yeah, Chainsaw Man, like Reze arc, that worked well because it stood alone pretty well.
Right. And that's what a lot of these people want. They want a standalone movie, not a
whereas this is a recap plus a sneak peek.
Yeah.
So I knew what I was getting into, and I freaking loved it. It was so, and the way they structured it, the parts where they'd go quick or like skip some stuff, and then the fights they would stay on for a little bit longer, and the editing with it, they ended up doing basically like AMVs where they got really good music. So they put the music, and then they'd cut the fights down a bit, so it kind of turned into like an anime music video a bit at times. And the intro, instead of doing the normal intro with the normal song they have, they did like a recap, like actually like a straight up like AMV in it. It worked. Right. And like, as an editor, I appreciate it.
With a lot of these movies, they will take, like a fight scene from an episode that took like 10 minutes, and they'll shorten it down to where in the movie it only takes 5 minutes, and you miss a lot of the moment where a character, falls back and stands there for a minute and has a quick little exposition that wasn't necessarily needed, but it's fine. It adds a little bit. They'll take a lot of that stuff out, and they'll be like, okay, here's a quick little fight scene. Boom.
Well, and
3 minutes long.
That's what it's just a compilation of all the best like animation moments, essentially, because usually like the fight animations, that's when they go extra hard, and then the more exposition, you'll get a little simpler. Nothing will move but like their mouse and whatnot, or they'll go a simpler like art style, and then you go to the animation, you're like, whoa! So it's basically just all the best parts, like compilation with really good music behind it. So
and I'll just say this: one of my problems with shonen anime is that the fight scenes do that and they take too long. So I would probably enjoy the fight scenes and stuff in this a lot more because it's only a couple minutes quick fight, and it's that good animation. You just get to see the fight, then you get to the resolution. Not everybody's character backgrounds that you already know for the most part that they have to talk about to the other character, even though the audience is already aware.
Yeah, there's still quite a bit of character moments, but it was like, the nuts and bolts, like the most important character moments, which like it worked really well for as a recap for me. I was very happy. And then the new stuff I really enjoyed too. We're getting into the Culling games. Yeah, the Culling games arc. It's like Hunger Games. So I think it's gonna be like season 1 where they go out in the forest and they have a bunch of people do a little tournament arc like competition. But where one of the main characters, I don't remember, he gets his power from or something. That dude is like, all of my little acolytes, they're gonna fight to the death. So it's just like another fight to the death tournament kind of thing, which kind of stinks because I've been loving all the story stuff that's been happening. Whereas the first season, I like quite a bit, but I didn't quite love. So it's like, damn it, it's doing so good, and then they're kind of going back to the let's do a little tournament arc sort of thing. So hopefully it goes somewhere good. The animation,
that's always the struggle.
So let's see, Tony. Unfortunately, I've heard that the manga ending for JJ is not good, but the manga readers for Attack on Titan also hated the ending, but I thought the anime ending was still good enough personally. I love the ending of Attack on Titan. So as we talked about with certain fandoms being a little more rabid than others, the anime community, they're often not very happy with endings. Currently though, My Hero, they've been loving the crap out of the final season of My Hero. I can't wait to watch some more of that. But instead, I had to watch a little season 2 of Hunter x Hunter. Love season 1. This and My Hero were like some of the two I most wanted to get back to and start watching more seasons of. Hunter x Hunter, I couldn't believe this. 182,000, 9 out of 10. That's basically statistically impossible to do. It's also on Hulu.
It might as well be a 10.
Yeah,
Hulu, it helps
that
the creator's part of a power couple.
Netflix, Peacock, Pluto, Roku. Like, you can watch the first few Tubi, the first few seasons everywhere. It deserves it. If somehow you're a Tomok and you're an anime enjoyer, especially for a long time, and you haven't watched Hunter x Hunter yet, whatever holdups you got, similar to like an Expedition 33, whatever is keeping you from watching it, screw that noise, watch it. And then it's a little kiddie and like comedy at first. Like the second main character does a lot of where he like sticks his tongue out like the side of his mouth and stuff like that. But there's not a lot of that sort of stuff. It's a little goofy here and there, but it's a very appropriate amount of goofy. But the character and the story stuff, like I was just finished up season 2. I still got a little bit more. It's all about him trying to find his dad, who's off being a hunter, who doesn't really care about him. And so the ending is basically, come find me if you want, but I'm going to try to stay away from you, kiddo. But feel free to try to find me. So I'm really excited for the next season. This whole season was them learning how to do their chi, their aura stuff. There's like Nin and Rin and Tin and Kin and Blin and Pim and all that stuff. So the metaphysical side of this as well, the talking auras and controlling energy and stuff like that, and they meditate and train and whatnot. The metaphysical side is also shockingly good and based in like some reality as well. So, as a new agey kind of guy, I really enjoyed that aspect of it too. Every aspect, the music, the narrator. It was DBZ's the anime I grew up on after school, watching some DBZ. They had the voiceover narrator at the beginning and the end of every episode. Oh, what's coming next? Can he get out of this predicament? That guy. And I don't know if it's the same voice actor in Hunter x Hunter as Dragon Ball Z, but that narrator voice, I miss it so much. It's like the action movie voiceover, like trailer voiceover guy.
In the world.
Yeah, that. Yeah. But
I believe Hunter x Hunter was Funimation, so it probably is.
It probably is.
Okay, yes. Oh, just hearing that, I'm just, member berries. Oh, why can't we have good things again?
Will they be able to defeat this menace to society? Find out next time on Yeah.
And then, as people keep telling me, including Hayden, I believe, is eventually this show, it's a lot less kiddie and it gets pretty dark and adult.
Yeah, this is another one that it takes a much darker turn as things kind of go on.
Oh, is Freerun Madhouse? Is that accurate?
No.
Interesting. So yeah, what the heck? Hunter x Hunter. I love it. I'm so happy with it, and I'm gonna be checking out My Hero season 2 next. I can't freaking wait. What DBZ dub, famous for his deep, powerful voice and his ABF dropping. He gets out of here and remembers a dad joke he forgot to tell. Famous for his deep, powerful voice and intros, outros was Doc Harris, who passed away in 2024.
Is Madhouse.
All right.
Really? I didn't realize that. Okay, I love me some Madhouse. And obviously I have my issues with Free Reign, but I was quite happy with the art and animation of it. So yes, now then was Doc Harris also the one who did Hunter x Hunter? That's what I would love to know, because God, it member buried me so fucking hard. ABF 69. What muscle car do they drive in Norway? The Fjord Mustang. Okay, that's good, dude. I had not heard that. That's
excellent.
That was good.
High level, like top tier dad joke. Well done. I gotta whip out a dad joke for that one.
I would love to see somebody who doesn't know how to pronounce fjord try to make that joke.
Fjord?
Thankfully, I'm white enough. I used to watch PewDiePie. I can speak Swedish, thank you. All right. I recently swapped my bed for a trampoline. My wife hit the roof. No, that one does suck. How do you cut an ocean in half? A seesaw. No, let's see. Fuck. Oh, no. Why don't... No, that's an... Oh, no. Why did it... What did the duck say after buying chapstick? Put it on my bill. How do you organize a party for astronauts? You plan it. Damn it! All these suck.
Yeah.
I ruined his great dad
book of
joke.
dad jokes.
I have a whole game of 600 dad jokes. It's literally you laugh, you lose, but dad joke version. I tried to discuss life during a mud bath, but my wife gave me a dirty look. Some of these suck. I just sent a text to end my relationship with Ruth. I know I'm ruthless. All right. I tried it. Yeah.
How many cards have you had that have actually had 3 good ones? Because I can remember one.
Maybe 2.
I think.
All right, we got some ABF clips to play. Appreciate you, homie. Yossi Brew. Appreciate you, ABF. I know, I just ruined it. God, I'm sorry. Shame. Okay.
Oh, paper cut.
One of these days. I know. There's a reason I close my eyes. All right, now, oh no, I got some things I got to get off my phone. There were some cool trailers for Jujutsu Kaisen. One we talked about where surprisingly all of you seem to enjoy the idea of it, including even ABF. All you need is kill, which is the Edge of Tomorrow, kill, die, repeat, or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, the original title.
Yes. So if you didn't know, that was originally a manga, which is really good. Easy recommend. But instead of being like a big, long, save humanity from the evil, brain alien, it's just a surviving one battle. So I actually really like what Edge of Tomorrow did. Now this is taking that, but also switching it up as well, where you get more focus on the female character. Because it's, similar to, Edge of Tomorrow, he's not the only one who's had his, days repeat. It's also her. So it seems like it's focusing more on her, like the Valkyrie or whatever they called her. Which, normally it's like, no, the girl boss, they're stealing it. They're like gender swapping. No, why? Dumb. But this actually looks good. It looks like it works. And it's coming out in a month, January 16th. January, we have so much good anime coming out. It's kind of freaking crazy. And let's see. Man, I got a couple fun ones in here. Okay, so that had me hyped. All you need is kill. That had me hyped. But then I also saw, God, I gotta get pulled up, a trailer for. So I've pointed out before how anime itself is already pretty woke. Anime and manga itself is pretty woke because the Japanese are kind of degenerate, and a lot of times when I look, even just the normal manga section, but especially the adult section at the bookstore, anytime I'm like, unless it's like obviously Big Booba Woman, if I'm like, oh, this has an interesting name, I'm going to look at the cover. Almost every time it's 2 dudes like wrapped in each other's arms about to make out. I'm like, oh God, why?
I think you're infected with yaoi.
There's so much gay shit there. Like even in the normal section, the non-adult section, I'll pull out, I'm like, God, no, why? So for if you don't know, yeah, the Japanese are weird. So,
I highly doubt that, buddy.
There was a trailer. Wait, what? I don't want to know. No, I don't want to know.
You don't.
I don't want to know. I wish I didn't know about this. Kokuho. I had to watch the trailer for this. In post-war Japan's economic boom, gangster family born Kikuyo Tachibana finds himself adopted by a kabuki actor. Despite life's challenges, he develops into a gifted performer. So this is a yakuza, like a gangster family kid who grows up to become a cross-dressing kabuki performer. Let's see if they're this shit. So it's like Drag Queen Story Hour, the Eastern version.
Well, and that sounds about right because the
Urge
West
to
is
gatekeep
trying to
intensifies.
infect the East.
Also, Hayden, isn't that correct for kabuki? That it's all men anyways?
Yeah, it is all men anyways. Yep.
Yeah, so that's accurate, but that's not proving the point.
Yeah, no, the point is, like, nobody needed to have a movie about it.
Ken Watanabe's in it. He's like their star actor too. So like,
but I mean, and then again, to be fair, kabuki theater has been a thing that has sustained through the ages of Japan. It's something that they've had around forever. So I guess it kind of makes sense to make a movie about it, but still, we're so jaded in this day and age that even seeing something like that immediately like invokes this visceral reaction from all of us.
I don't care how culturally accurate it is. All I see was fucking RuPaul.
Yeah, understandable.
Fair.
So I know I'm a monster, but yeah, I was not expecting that. I just why? All right, now actually, while I got the phone out, I'm gonna skip to sadly ABS not here. We're desperately trying to find him an anime series to love. The Weakest Tamer began a journey to pick up trash. So, as we learned from Schedule 1, ABF loves to pick up trash.
He does.
And so it's the Weakest Tamer, so can't, do anything in like the isekai world or whatever it is. So just has to pick up trash. And I felt maybe he would feel represented by that. It starts a life of savaging rubbish to survive, forming a deep bond and growing stronger. Just saying. Now then, I was reincarnated as the villainous. Oh, I gotta pull this one up.
That's the villainous.
Let's see. I was reincarnated as the villainous in an Otome game. Am I saying that right? An Otome game? Wait, Hayden, do you not know what an Otome game is?
I mean, that sounds right, but like off the top of my head, I can't think of what that would be.
I think that's just female focused.
Otome game. Okay, I was reincarnated as the villainous in an Otome game, but the boys love me anyway. So Otome game is a dating game? Like a dating simulator game?
A mating game. Right, so it's a female dating game.
Yeah, like reverse harem kind of a, yeah.
So you're a pretty boy.
So fated to she's the villainous.
No, you're the main character is a woman who dates a bunch of men.
It's actually got a 4 points. It's actually got a good rank. Fated to die as the villainess of an Otome game, Mystia sets out to change her own unhappy ending. The daughter of a noble family who she just started high school. She's surrounded by a group of adoring classmates and her charming fiance. Everything seems perfect, except that this world is actually a dating sim. And she knows she's been reincarnated into the role of the main character's evil rival. So she's determined to basically not be the villain. Did we get him? ABF, you still lurking?
Yeah.
All right. So I think we got one more. Nope, is the Weakest Tamer picking up trash. So don't worry, guys. I will DM him. I was reincarnated as the villainess. I think he might be interested.
Of course, we could always just have him watch, Monster Rancher. Since that series is done.
Monster Rancher is great.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Monster Rancher, the anime is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Put it on the list, Erwin.
Yeah, I was going to say, you literally just dropped 10 gifties. That sounds like a good excuse to add Monster Rancher to the list.
It's one of those that was coming on
it was a year before Pokemon.
Yeah, it was before Pokemon. And this was one of the ones that I was saying like my I don't like shoujo anime. So Monster Rancher is one of those that, I've said in the past that like I had a local TV station that it would play, like kids shows, cartoons, and there would be some anime like sprinkled into it on like Saturday mornings and stuff like that. Monster Rancher was one of them. So was Fighting Foodons for those of you out there who remember that one.
Oh, that show.
Before Food Wars, you had Fighting Foodons. All right. I'm just saying.
Beautiful. All right. Yeah. You guys have convinced me. Monster Rancher is on the list. I believe it's on Crunchyroll too. I've seen it pop up a couple times.
It's on Tubi. I don't know if it's in dub.
Right. Now, Hayden, we got a tab for you.
Okay.
So there's the old lady, Homoko. An 87-year-old Japanese VTuber has apologized for lying about her age when she debuted. She was actually 6 months younger, and now she is about to turn 88. So if I'm not mistaken, this is the old lady who became a VTuber, and now she teaches other old ladies to become VTubers. Am I right?
Yes, she's also one of those that's kind of like that service in Japan where like people get advice from somebody who's older. Like the people who flock to her actually love asking her for like life advice stuff. And she has whole streams where she just talks to people, gives them advice. Like, it's very wholesome.
And because we have to deal with the various atomization and the disconnect, and something like Japan, very like family oriented. If you don't have like like generational like household kind of things, and when you don't have those elders, and they super respect like older people. Like it pops up in anime like, oh, I'm 1 year older than you, so I'm gonna like boss you around because I'm your senior kind of a thing.
That's like, what a senpai is. A senpai is somebody who's older than you and can teach you, whereas a sensei is it's specifically a teacher. They have honorifics that they. So wait, so
what are they? Use. Are they? Would she be a sama then, or what is she?
She would be a senpai because she's older than other people, right? Okay. Like she's more experienced, so she's a senpai. Whereas the kohai are the younger ones who want to learn from the older one.
Yeah, literally, like rent to grandma. Yeah, it's adorable. Like. We look at some of the stuff our technology and AI is doing in the West, and it's just like
so I don't know the context for this, but I would imagine the context was she was celebrating her birthday on stream, and somebody said happy 89th birthday or something like that, and she goes, no, I'm only 88. And everybody was like, what? We thought you were 88 before. And she goes, no, I was 87, but I only had a couple of months until I turned 88. So like it was probably one of those very wholesome things where everybody was like, you lied about your age. And she was like, yeah, I'm sorry, I lied about my age. Now I'm actually 88. So,
it was probably they didn't care.
I'm in my mid-30s and often forget what my exact age is.
Oh yeah, me too. Every time somebody asks me how old I am, I immediately look at my girlfriend and then she tells them how old I am.
I double checked.
It's easy because it's just a plus 11.
Currently remember. All right, now. Okay, so YouTube, keep in mind I am just commentating on this. So this lesbian here with lots of fun things in its bio. Let's see. I Eurify your faves and then make them kiss. This is a safe place for sapphics. I love my wife. So, quick Blasian Shinobi edit. So, Blasianed out a Demon Slayer character, which you want to do your own little fan art. You want to Blasian it out.
Sure, fine.
I honestly, look, we had the cosplayer girl, the Black Freerun girl the other day. I'm like,
yeah, looked great.
Do your own thing. Yeah, that works. But showing just how not racist the West is. Japan's not taking it as well. Recent blackwashers seem to think they're being considerate to Japanese people by setting it as Blasian. But ironically, because of that, they're going beyond the excuse of just digital cosplay projecting the artist race, which is like what we're talking about, with the cosplay. Right. And it's hilarious how their petty desire to act like a veteran local native in Japan is leaking out. So this is how it started.
At least it's not to fix your shit.
And then this Death Note anime fans, I'm a black person and we love Japanese culture and anime more than white Americans.
Bullshit.
They bombed your country, not us. We love the Japanese people. we love playing the knockout game with them.
So unironically, that person just did exactly what the original poster was saying. They're trying to say, oh, we're more Japanese than anybody else. That's exactly what they were fucking doing. Like
I say I'm in my mid-30s. Yeah, okay, so yes, just wait. So I see you're pinning the blame on white people. Please properly check us. Black people are doing it too. There are people who claim, quote, there are no black people in anime, and just when you think having them there would be enough, if they're drawn a bit unattractive or as a bad character, they claim it's discrimination. That's just too selfish. Basically, the Japanese realizing that if you give them a little, they're still never, ever happy with it, basically. And then this is what went a bit viral. Don't worry, black people will take over anime. The responses to this. I joke about how I hope someday I strive to be as racist as black people someday. I changed my mind. I strive to be as racist as Japanese people someday. Holy
pick any Asian
smokes.
Culture.
Well, yeah,
Koreans pick Japanese, pick
training
Chinese.
in that.
Whew, boy.
Lord have mercy. So, we was animators and shit. They go a lot harder than saying stuff like that. We'll just go with the top two. Quote, we black people do love anime. We will take over anime. I still find it difficult to accept that there is a race that has contributed so little to humanity and yet is so arrogant. We should have never taken you out of the Neolithic pyramid. Low IQ scum. Low IQ scum who can only steal. And it just keeps going and go, and he kept replying to them. And then, of course, not only is it racism against black, currently Japan and China aren't happy with each other, thinking at the same level as a Chinese person. So they're even slipping in anti-Chinese racism. So yes,
Excellent.
we need to learn how to gatekeep from the Japanese. Yes.
Well, yeah, because all the game companies started figuring it's like, oh yeah, all your translators are fucking liars.
Yeah.
Oh god, and he just kept replying to them and replying. Yeah, I found it from Kongman. Yeah, a lot of the Japanese are cooking you in the replies. I'm like, oh, I'll go. I'll probably have a laugh, and I'm like, I want to laugh, but like it's even too much for me to like laugh. I was like, holy shit.
I'll laugh
yeah,
at it. I hate
Overton-
those people. I hate
yes,
the
Steve.
people specifically that
Those try
try
to ruin
use
anime.
race as a cudgel and then try to say we are going to take over something. They're the ones who are
Hong
truly
Kong.
racists, and they're the ones who deserve. Hey, let's play racism tennis. All right, you got the Asians involved now. They're really good at table tennis, brother. I don't think you know what you're getting into.
They've been racist for millennia.
Like as I said, I'm like, yeah, okay, you want to do some little fan art, okay, like
Sure.
do your thing. But now once
Good
you start
enough.
when you start saying crazy stuff like that, then it's like,
And that's the problem is that there's so many of those people that try to get involved in the anime and Japanese subculture that they immediately go, yeah, well, it's going to be ours one day. Well, look, we're taking over. Look, we're blackwashing these characters. Why? Because they should have been black to begin with. It's like, bitch, they're Asian. What the fuck are you talking about?
I look
people
forward
are
to
a
seeing your
problem.
product when you start taking over. Have anyone even released any good
I wish-
ones yet?
I wish aristocratic utensil was still in the chat because Spoon
Oh.
would fucking love that.
he
shit.
would probably have a couple thoughts on this. Yes, he's very passionate about that subject. All right, back to the Taz. Yeah, we just got another half hour here before my new video drops over on Spike Bet. Appreciate you guys, and don't forget we always have more super chat goals. And shout out for the ones you already earned. Thank you all.
Based Eagle.
Now, yes, thanks for Based Eagle. Now, this is one I hadn't heard of. Sentenced to be a Hero. There's so much good anime premiering in January. It's crazy.
Oh my God, January, which is usually a dead month for things.
Well,
You've got
for
a
Hollywood.
ton.
Yeah, Hollywood.
Yeah.
January and February are always
Even
absolutely
like video
dead.
games and stuff like that. Like if you look at most things that we're familiar with,
Yeah,
January, February, dead months.
Post-holiday like season one. You do everything like
Yep.
for the holidays. Businesses are like, they plan things around the holidays. You know, there's a reason they call it Black Friday. But yeah, the animation
for
looks
anime.
good. There's there's a dragon very quickly. Mech. Freaking mech. It's got that fantasy
This
look
looks
to
awesome.
it. The animation itself was looking quite good, which made me want to check out the studio. For anyone who wants to keep an eye on that, Sentenced to be a Hero. I believe it was maybe a webtoon, possibly even like Korean.
Probably.
I don't know. The cover looks just like all the webtoon ones look. And then check that Studio Kai, Hayden. I saw a clip of Uma Musume anime, or no, actually it was on Crunchyroll. And I went,
Bro, it's
how
so,
is this animation so good?
dude.
Yeah,
It's
that's
so
what
good, and
people were
it's so
saying for
wholesome.
years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they did season 2 and season 3 of Uma Musume. So their art is amazing. So they're doing Sentenced to be a Hero in January. And then in April, they're dropping Snowball Earth, which also looks really good. It seems like the whole Earth's like covered in snow, basically. Not sure what goes on from there.
So it's Snowpiercer?
Yeah, that's that sort of a vibe. The various things I've seen, the art, looks really good. And then from what we've seen from their animation, I bet it's gonna be really good too. Oh yeah, here I can cover this.
I would
Snowball
say
Earth.
put Uma Musume season 1 on your list. Because honestly, you'll watch it and I think that you'll like the wholesomeness of it because it is all about like rivalries, but still being a team and working together to achieve goals. It's actually really fucking good. And then you get your idol
Aiden,
dance breakdown.
It's actually even dubbed.
ABF has like the unlimited pass for movie recommendations. You have certainly built up some anime passes. So yeah, we got Monster Rancher and some Uma Musume season 2 on there now.
I just don't know if that show's dubbed. It's a problem.
Wait, no.
Is it not?
I don't
know. Oh no, it's not. It's
yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
I would say season 1. Watch the
it's a super cut of Gold Chip being a gigantic troll.
And that's why I'm saying, like, so watch at least the first 2 episodes of Uma Musume. It's subbed. You get introduced to a lot of these characters.
Is Vodka there?
Vodka is there, yes. Yeah, Vodka's there. She's not her cool, like, aloof self yet in the first 2 episodes, but she is part of the new team that gets put together in the first season. And I think the first 2 episodes are definitely worth a watch, even though if you're not a sub enjoyer, if you just sit down and watch those 2 episodes, I think you'll come to actually like the characters and the dynamics between them. It's got its funny little moments, but it is a very like wholesome anime. It's really good.
Oh, okay, yeah, because that's the season that this studio didn't do. But yeah. All right.
But the animation in that one is still really good for the first season.
I was shocked. I couldn't fucking. I literally like looked at it and I looked into it more just because I went, "How does this look so good?"
Yeah. Yeah, that's a couple of years after the mobile game launched, and then the anime came out.
Yeah, see, that's why I was confused too. I was like, wait, how does the game come out and then months later we have a season 3? Yeah, that's when I realized it's been out for a while.
Good that they made an anime after the game came out, and then it just kept growing from there. And then whenever it hit the West was when everybody first started hearing about it, and they're already through season 2, season 3 is about to start. So yeah,
dude, 2026, we are going to have an insane amount of good anime. One I had found just scrolling around on Amazon, Black Torch. So far, I've only seen the first one appear. Black Torch, it's very, like, his look gives you that Attack on Titan vibe, but he's got a cat, and it's basically Chainsaw Man, but instead of, like, Pochita like taking over his heart and giving him superpowers, it's this black cat. So it's very One Punch Man-y, very Chainsaw Man-y. And then July, I didn't even realize because I was wanting to get into the mangas, but in July the anime is dropping, and yeah, the animation, art and animation itself looks really freaking good. So I'm gonna have to be checking this one out, and makes me happy there's an anime coming out.
Oh, that looks awesome.
It gives me more reason to collect the manga. So yeah, it's got that, that new, very clean looking anime style that we kind of come to expect at this point.
Yeah, and a lot of newer people getting into anime, that it's kind of what they tend to gravitate towards if they missed a lot of the stuff from the 90s or 80s, early 2000s. So that's good. That's good.
Yeah, all the various Chainsaw Man style shows, if you're into those. Black Torch coming out July. God, we got so much stuff coming out now. So anime often struggles with live action. I don't think either of you guys have watched any Sakamoto Days.
Nope, but I remember I sent you this.
Tech Rat's a big fan. They're doing a live action. It doesn't look horrendously bad. It doesn't look horrendously good either, but
it looks like they used a lot of AI in it.
Yes, especially with his face, because he's got like, I wasn't sure how they were going to be able to do his character, because like when he fights, he gets skinny, but otherwise he stays as a chubby, and then his face did look very CG'd on instead of like a prosthetic or something.
And that's the thing. It's going to get really hard to distinguish between something being like your traditional CG at this point and something that is AI, because AI is getting so good that it can get to the point that it looks CG.
So I showed this guy before. He's the one I was showing one of his other AI animes, I think a couple weeks ago. So, and that was before he got Nano Banana 2 came out. So I think this is him using that finally. And he did Maximum Carnage. And it looks fucking amazing.
Yeah, that
And of
spider
course-
suit looks on model.
Of course, it's it's subbed as well. The music and the sound design, he did a good job with that as well, which he's definitely still learning that aspect of editing. But let's see if we get to a little bit of the action scenes look freaking amazing. Obviously the spider webs themselves get a little blurry at times, but the movements, the various camera shots and stuff they get are so good. Let's get a little closer towards the end.
Look,
Let's
we've got
Carnage.
Spider-Man, Venom, and Carnage all in one. How long is this?
3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes, and they tell a full fucking story, bringing in these characters and why can't we be clear and concise in the West with just boom, here it is. Now we're getting to the shit. Like we're getting into the point of everything. It's always got to be foreigners that are making things clean and clear and just good stories. Boom, here it is. We don't have to have a ton of filler. Pow.
What I'm saying is AI obviously has its problems. It's going to it's going to be the death of us possibly. But man, if we can use it for the positives, the little guy being able to create their own animes.
Yeah.
We're going to be living in a different world once they get it right. They're still we're still at a point where they don't even have the voice sync very well.
Right.
You kind of got to do
it's
voice
not perfect
and trailers and stuff. But there's a hamburger cartoon guy where he keeps posting all of his tests with the lip sync, and it's getting there.
There's a lot of stuff where you'll see where the voice syncing with the AI and the AI voice that it's generated, they don't quite match up, but it's getting closer and closer. And it's okay, yeah, now the mouth's not just going, open, close, open, close, open, close. It's it's trying to match it up, and it gets close enough, and we can at this point go, okay, it's good enough.
They can do a bit currently, but there's a lot of room for improvement still. And Seabrew dropping 2. I'm in love with Sakamoto Days. Watch it, horse lover. I'm not sure who you're talking about, Seabrew.
He's talking about me, probably.
It's quite good, but it's not really Hayden's kind of jam. It's probably Shonen Jump.
I'm not a big fan of Shonen Jump, stuff like that. Occasionally I'll find one that I can kind of get into, but I like the more mature stuff. I like the stuff that is a little bit more R-rated, a little bit.
Yeah, Viz Media gets in it. Well, that it does eventually, because it starts out a little slice of life Family Man, who's an assassin, but then it does get a lot more assassin-y towards the end, and I liked it a lot more. The second half, it gets a lot more assassin-y, where the first one is try to protect him so he can live his family life, but then eventually all the top assassins are coming, so you gotta get all that stuff.
I usually in the first couple of episodes, because I usually give everything 1 or 2 episodes, okay, get me into it. And if it's very fluffy off the start, or very there's not a whole lot going on, I lose interest very quickly. The other day, whenever you and Badger were having your stream and you guys were talking about Fallout, and I was well, I didn't watch Fallout. I watched the first episode, wasn't interested, moved on. And Badger was well, if you like Fallout, Fallout, you'll probably really enjoy it. And I was okay, I'll go back and watch it. I haven't yet, but I lose interest in things very quickly. So if it doesn't grab me immediately,
Sakamoto was a fun watch. I enjoyed it. It's simple. It was just some side monitor.
So I don't side monitor things most of the time. I'm okay, this is what's going to get my focus for this 15, 30 minutes. So if it doesn't do that, then I move on.
Yes, which I get. Yeah, you're a busy man as well. So it's you got to watch the stuff you really like.
Mm-hmm.
And by that, I mean the stuff your girlfriend really likes that you also are interested in.
Yeah.
All right. Last tab. Shout out Jesus. So Jesus had been dropping some super chats for me to get the No Guns Life mangas. And so I did a ritual to make them appear at the used bookstore.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't sure if that would work, because normally the way it works, you can't directly ask for it that hard. But I'm I'll do a little ritual for him. I summoned so many great comic books. I never thought I'd be able to. I summoned so many great things with that spell, but obviously it didn't get any No Guns Life for me. But then I like was looking at it. I had the first 4. There's 13 total I had to collect, and I was starting to feel bad. I'm like, man, Jesus, he's generous, hooking it up. He's like, here's the money, go get it. I'm like, am I gonna have to buy them new? I'm like, And then like a day or 2 later, they finally appeared. So I finally got
the ritual worked.
The ritual ended, and then the correct mindset. Like that's
okay.
It's similar to when I think, I haven't seen so and so in chat for a long time, and then they appear the next day.
Right.
It's one of those kind of vibes. And so now I only need 4 more. I'm getting so close. Nice. I need what? 5, 6, 9, 10. They actually had book 10, but it was a library copy. So it had this stupid like Dewey Decimal shit sticker here and like all on here. And I like did a little bit of peeling. It was super fucking sticky. So I said, nah, I ain't doing it. I'm not. Like, I'm fine. I'm happy to buy used books. Fucking library copies, man. They make me so mad.
Library copies are the worst. So I will say, as a book collector, I do have a couple of books that were from private libraries.
What?
Those are much better, but oftentimes you have like the private library stamp into the paper.
Oh, I was like, well, I can rubbing alcohol it off, but then on the top it had the fucking stamp.
Yeah. No, so I'm talking about the like impress into the paper. So I've got a copy of Brave New World printed in 1977 that is illustrated and leather bound, and it's actually got like imprinted stamps into the paper. So on one side the paper is indented, on the other side it's raised because it was a paper stamp into it. But it's from a private library. The book is in pristine condition. It's like a $400 or $500 book, but with the private library stamping into it, it actually makes it more valuable.
Ooh. Debrew dropping a 2. How to dress up your horse girl as highbrow now? I looked it up. There's nothing called how to dress up your horse girl.
It's the costume to Uma Musume.
Yeah. It's got to do with Uma Musume stuff.
I assumed.
Yeah.
All right, so we are done here, but chat, you've been so generous today, so there's another 80s hottie for you. Actually, not sure who this one is, but I like her. Tomac, what you got coming up?
Yeah, and boss, that's the word. Thank you.
Yeah. We'll be continuing on with Expedition 33, since now I have additional dungeons to find eventually, even though I didn't have access to those mechanics yet. But we are going through the Face of Evil dungeon is what I named it, because I'm just dealing with a bunch of faces everywhere.
So you've gotten to the Axons.
Yeah, I found one of the Axon dungeons.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, yeah. And then, yeah, I did it in that order too, because I think that was considered the easier one.
Well, it was the one I wandered across first.
Yeah. All right, and Hayden, what you got coming up?
I don't know if I really have anything coming up. But
every time he kept saying about private library, there was a connotation to private that was making me wonder what sort of private library.
I do buy.
Is there a red curtain you have to go past, Hayden?
No, it's a line of beads.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one of my things is collecting books, and I collect old books specifically. The oldest one I have was printed in 1819. And so yeah, it's a very old book. But yeah, I do buy a lot of books and stuff from private libraries because they're usually in pristine condition. It was typically what it is it's some old lady or old man they had all of these books and then they died and it goes into an estate sale. But
yeah,
they do emboss all of their books. And Maximus
I know. I gotta pull. Oh God, we gotta undo it. We gotta fight back against the tyranny of Maximus. Oh, I exited out. I gotta reshare it. Save us, Sydney Sweeney's areolas. Save us. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Everything is right in the world.
Feel much better. Have something to focus on.
Shout out, Max. Appreciate you. All right, and then what do I got? Yeah, we'll be here tomorrow. Gonna be me and Badger, and hopefully for a little bit some ABF. And then after that, we got some Baking Bad. And then here in 15 minutes, there's only a 2-minute countdown here. In 15 minutes over on my Spike Bat channel, we're gonna be doing Battlefront 2 video. It's pretty funny. It turned out really good. Starts at 3:30 my time, so here in like 15 minutes, we're going to raid into it. So if you want to, actually watch it, we'll just. Don't do anything. Just stop resisting, chat. And I'll send you right over to that Spike Bat channel. And I'll start here in about 15 minutes. It's like 9.5 minutes long. So pretty quick watch. Definitely make sure you go check that out. Hit that thumbs up and comment if you could. Appreciate you all. We will see you tomorrow. And God, I'm so jealous of. I can't believe ABF has his own convention meetup. It makes me so jealous.
I wish I could be there.
Be pictures.
My mother's birthday and my girlfriend's Christmas party are both this weekend, so I couldn't make it to the meetup.
I know that's what I'm saving up for. Screw Vegas and MegaCon. I'm saving up for ABF Con. Absolute pleasure having you all here. Could not ogle 80s babes without you, and we will see you later.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Good, then get the hell out of my life. Who needs you? Beat it. Leave me alone.
I needed to get rid of the human garbage, otherwise known as my best friends. Yeah. Come on! Bonnie, how do you keep getting back in?
Well, bye.
If we're not back by dawn, call the president.
And my sources tell me ABF is actually going to have a musical intro at his con. Here's a sneak peek.
Everyone